Hello everybody, it's Aaron. Welcome to my stream world. I want to do a quick tutorial today on the quantum network bridge because I had a little bit of trouble with it reading the wiki last night, so I thought I would record a quick little deal to show you guys what's what and to tell you about a couple of mistakes I made so you don't repeat them when you do this. So basically the quantum network bridge, it lets you link AE systems or access your system from a great distance away, even across ages or dimensions or whatever you want to call them. The first thing we need to do is we need to make a singularity, which takes an ME condenser. That's not the recipe. I think this is a pretty easy recipe. It is. This one's pretty cheap. However, if you see, this is the interface. It has a place for a disk here. You have to put a storage cluster here. You can toggle this one. You can either destroy items, condense them into matter balls, which fire from a matter cannon from what I understand. But singularity is what we want. And you have to have 256,000, I believe it's of one type of item. So I have two disks here. They're partitioned with cobblestone. When I did this yesterday, it took both disks to reach 256,000. So we put one of these in there. You'll see this starts counting up, and this will count down. You can pump items into this with an export bus on stack mode, but it is much slower than this. But if you have some time to kill, no big deal. The other things you need for this, you're going to need 16 quantum field rings and 2 quantum link chambers. Here's the recipe for the link chamber. Here's the recipe for the field ring. And I'm just going to give myself these. What you do, if my NEI will unfreeze. There we go. You have to put these in a pattern like so. You make a ring of 8. And then you put your chamber in the middle, and you see that it becomes a multi-block structure. Now, once you make your singularities, you can put them in and link these things. It's important to note, you have to power these separately from the rest of your network. And they take 100 EU per tick or 40 MJ per tick constantly. So you have to have a lot of power to run these things. This thing is not going to be done for another minute, I think. So what I'll do is I'll just hack one in and I'll show you how it goes. So you only need to make one of these because you're going to get 2 quantum entangled singularities from this. And how you make it is you drop this on the ground with enderpearl dust, and then you make an explosion. Now the other mistake I made, besides making 2 of these unnecessarily, there are 2 types of enderpearl dust. You've got the kind that you find in Thaumcraft dungeons or spoils bags or whatever, and then you've got the kind that you actually get if you pulverize an enderpearl. So I'll throw a couple in the pulverizer here, and we'll see it come through on the network. This is just for demonstration. So these things have the same name exactly. They have different item IDs though. So you need to use the enderpearl dust that you pulverized, not the enderpearl dust that you found in a dungeon chest somewhere. If you use that enderpearl dust, you won't get anything from it. So all you got to do is throw down your TNT, and then you throw down your singularity and enderpearl dust next to it. You explode it, and you can do this with a creeper if you want, or you can just use TNT. Now you see we've got 2 quantum entangled singularities on the ground. So you get a pair from the one singularity. I didn't know that, and I wasted a bunch of items. So I already have this set up. How you do this is, first we'll make it daytime. You set up your chamber and your field ring I already have a quantum entangled singularity in here, and this is connected to EU, and it's connected to this network. This one over here is connected to an ultimate hybrid solar panel, and it has the little singularity in here as well. So this monitor, it cannot go on the corners. It has to go on one of these blocks. So either of the 4 blocks, just not the corners. And you can attach ME cable if you want, and make a whole nother network. It'll just see it as one big network essentially. But if we look in here, we can see all the items that we have in our ME system that is over there in the base. So this is going to come in really handy for me when I make my Thaumcraft base on top of the mountain. I'll throw an ultimate solar and an MFSU on it, and then I'll just put my terminal here, maybe a crafting terminal, and then I'll be all set. So hopefully that made sense. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. I learned all of this from reading the wiki, but like I said, man, I'm having trouble flying today. But like I said, even though I followed it along as I was doing it, it still took a little bit of trial and error. So hopefully this will avoid that for you. And as you can see, that thing finished, and this is going to take another little while. So this isn't something that happens, lickety split. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.